White people will crown Eminem king because he sold the most records out of all rappers. But when we go into everyday life of black people, the people who are the originators of this shit, we don't fucking listen to them.
Em's nasty. Okay. I don't care what color he is. I don't care none of that, man. You know what I mean? You know, real artists respect real artists, man. And especially like a conscious artist that sits down to write. Mm-hmm. And when he hears another artist that sits down and does his writing, and he know, brother, nasty. You know what I mean? Regardless, you can't take nothing away from his thoughts and his pen. Okay. You know what I mean? And Em is nasty, man. I tell people to this day, if M was black, he'd be if M was black, he'd be the next Muhammad Ali, man.
Hey, what is up there, guys, and welcome back to a brand new episode of The Evolve. How you guys doing on today? You know what? I'm doing all right. As you all just seen in the little intro, we had one of the greatest rappers and a true foundation of hip-hop, MC, rapper, producer, and I actually found out in the interview that he played the saxophone. But anyway, Mr. Rakim himself. You guys heard a lot about him, and most of you all grew up on his raps and his, I guess you can say, his flavor and his flow. I mean, he was during a time where there were no rules with regards to bars and rapping. It was just about telling a story. And he found and he helped birth this way of rapping where it's not just simple, but it's yet thought-provoking with lyrics on top of lyrics. Well, the thing I want to talk about in today's video is, our word of today is consistency. You see, because that interview back then, it was about a decade ago when Rakim had said that about Eminem. And, you know, over time, no matter who you are, sometimes, you know, who we like and singers and songs, it tends to change. It tends to change throughout situations, and we may not like this person as much. But like I said, today's word is consistency. Yeah, because Rakim had said that about Eminem over a decade ago. Recently, not recently, just a few hours ago, he was on the Crooks Corner, and he did a little interview where he did talk more about the greatest rappers of all time and his perspective and what he believed, his top 5. And that's what we want to talk about on today. Is he still consistent with his thought and his feelings towards Eminem? Because, you know, let's take someone like Lord Jamar. You know, Lord Jamar, he once, over a decade ago, if we're going back, you know, he had this tweet where he talked about, you know, those rappers, those white rappers, his favorite 5 white rappers who he messed with. And, you know, you see people like MC Search and you see Rugged Man, but there also in his top 5 was Eminem back then. So like I said, our word today is consistency. How Lord Jamar felt back then is a little bit different. He's not as consistent for some reason. I mean, even then, you all remember when Eminem did the Mike Tyson podcast, and the Twitter and a lot of people, even on here on YouTube you can find it, people wanted to cancel Mike Tyson. Why? Because Mike Tyson had stated that Eminem, he kind of knows, he said that Eminem is the only white rapper that knows what it feels like to be treated like a nigga. And the internet went wild. They were mad. Cancel culture jumped in. I say that to say this because it just reminded me of a time when Lord Jamar, he actually compared, believe it or not, he actually compared Eminem to a black person's struggle and knowing what it feels like to be a nigga. I mean, no, I kid you not. I think about this, but there was a time when Lord Jamar, he has stated that Eminem, you know, he's kind of like, well, Nas is kind of like, he compared Eminem's struggle and what he's going through to Nas and what Nas is going through. Let's play the clip.
Speaking of Nas, Lonzo Ball. Nas had his time, but it's a new time. None of his friends listen to Nas. They listen to Migos and Future.
Okay.
I'll be honest, I wasn't really mad at that statement. I feel everyone always puts Nas on such a pedestal that you cannot say anything non-positive about him. Not even negative. If you're saying something non-positive about Nas, it's always an issue with millions of people. You know, I've gotten
So
in the
he's
past.
our black Eminem, that's what you're saying. He's Eminem for black people. Because that's how y'all act with Eminem. You can't say nothing bad about that motherfucker without y'all going crazy. So he's our, well.
Yeah, pretty much.
Eminem is the white Nas.
Eminem is the white Nas. Nas is the black Eminem. There you go.
Eminem is the white
Nas.
So yeah, in here, you know, he wasn't talking about his music, Nas' music and making comparison, but he was comparing that, you know, the struggle where everybody is saying, oh, Nas ain't this, and, you know, no one listen to Nas. And that struggle that Nas have to feel, Eminem, Nas is like our Eminem. Because Eminem and the black person, Nas, is going through the same thing. Our word of the day, people, is consistency. But let's just move on and let's get to the good part, the juicy part. It sounds so weird to say juicy part. The juicy part. It sounds like something that she would say. But anyway, seriously, people, Crooked asked a question. No, he didn't ask Rakim who was your favorite rapper of all time. He jumped right to it. Who would you consider the greatest rapper of all time? The GOAT. Now, I must play something else that just came to my mind. Before he say that, who would Lord Jamar's favorite? Who is the black people's favorite rapper? Who would we consider? Because apparently Lord Jamar is what did he say? He's the voice of the soil. He's the voice of hip hop. Can we play what he said?
I don't take this as any personal victory or anything like this. This is actually, you know, I said this on my show. This just speaks to the power of the soil. Okay? I represent the voice of the soil of hip hop. Meaning, you know, you can plant many seeds in the soil, but the soil decides what grows. Okay? It's not the seed that decides, it's the soil that decides. When they try to plant the seed
Okay, so yeah, he said that. So he's the voice, he's the soil, and he speaks for hip hop. And if he speaks for hip hop, can we play who his favorite rapper is? Who do the soil choose is the best?
Change that around because he didn't want that.
Right, but then why did you release Rap God?
Yeah.
You know, because for us, you know, the God MC is Rakim. So to make a song called Rap God, and then to have your stand still to this day, hashtag Eminem's the GOAT, Rap God, and all that type of shit, it instigates certain things.
Okay, so our king of hip hop is Rakim. So who is his favorite? Who is Rakim's favorite rapper? Who's your favorite rapper, so to speak? Well, let's have a listen. To start off, Rakim, he do talk about, he mentioned 5 people. He didn't just boil it down to one, but there are 5 people that he mentioned that he feel, after that question was asked, he feel is the greatest rappers of all time. Let's start with the first clip.
Excluding yourself. if you had to take yourself out the equation, is there someone who you may consider to be the greatest rapper of all time?
Yeah, it's a couple people. I gotta start in the beginning, because without that, like, I wouldn't be, who I am. And that's Melly Mel, Kumo D, and Kaz. Them brothers had the skills to be like, you know what I mean? I think if the time would have presented it, if they was around at the right time, it would have been a lot different, you know what I mean, as far as the impact. Unfortunately, everybody think that that's old school.
Yeah.
But,
So there you go. He mentioned his first three. He mentioned way back the OGs, where it all began, where it all started. But, Rakim, we want to know today, there's two more. Who is your last two of the greatest rappers of all time? Because according to the soil, you're the great one. So who do you say?
and then you got, one of my favorite MCs is Eminem. Jay-Z, another one of my favorite MCs. There's a few cats, man, that I think could have, depending on what time they was out, could have been,
Ow! Wait! So, Lord Jamar's favorite rapper, favorite MC, Lord Jamar's favorite MC say that Eminem is the greatest of all time. I don't know how else to put it, people. I don't know what else to say. No one's twisting anyone's hands or twisting any audio, but that's what Rakim had to say in the recent Crooked interview. It boggles me. I was looking at Crooked's sub count on this Crooked's Corner, and he done had some great people on here, and for him to only not even have 30,000 subs yet, it's just beyond me. He done had Rakim and Eminem and that's everyone. But anyway, that's besides the point. So yeah, there guys, we are coming to the end of this episode. Oh man, if I look tired, I'm super tired because, well, it's about 4 in the morning. And I just had to get this out while it was fresh on my brain, while it was fresh on my mind, people. So I would like to thank, guys, if you are new to the channel, man, you don't want to miss another episode. We have a lot of fun here. Hey, I start on Saturday, we start our new series called Couch Sitters, where it's kind of like, I call it Volve TV, and I have guests sitting on my couch and I interview them, and these are parody guests. I don't want to give it away. It's going to be a lot of fun. You don't want to miss. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, boy. Other than that, I will see you all in the very next episode. As always, someone was joking about this. Someone was like, hey yo, Volvy, if you don't get your 3-hair chin up out of here, because they say I got little hips. If you're new to the channel, people, just subscribe. I will see you all in the very next video. What is this? I will see you all in the very next video. As always, KIP, it's going to be all right. You guys stay safe, stay encouraged. I'll see you guys. Thanks.